Hello all, welcome to the program. Today I want us to have a conversation. I want to find out, why did you get married? Or if you're not married, why do you want to get married? Is it because you want to just settle down and have children? If that is the reason, then I'm sorry. Marriage is not for procreation alone. The purpose of marriage is not just for procreation, or is not because you just want to complete your happiness, or because people are getting married and you are being left out and you want to be part of a community. That is why you want to get married. If you want to get married and your purpose of marriage is all about to have children and maybe be given the license to enjoy having sex without feeling any guilt or shame, you get married and become miserable in the end. The beautiful part of marriage is to see two people come together to bring the best out of them. The moment you get married and you see that your spouse is competing life with you, you're not going to enjoy your marriage. The moment you get married and you see that your spouse is cheating on you, you're not going to enjoy the marriage. But I thought you just wanted to settle down and have children. So it has been fulfilled, right? Why do you have to be sad if your spouse is cheating on you? Or why do you have to be sad after, even if your spouse is not cheating on you, or he's really taking good care of you? Because some people also enter into marriage because the guy has money and can make their life comfortable for them. After marriage, he gives you everything that you want. He takes care of the children. You are at home, taking care of them. Why are you still not happy? Because something is missing. Something is missing. You forgot that God brought you into this world for a reason. The reason is not marriage. Because anybody who does not get married is not going to be judged. Anybody who doesn't have a child is not going to be judged. But you are going to be judged based upon the God-given talent that you were not able to fulfill. So many youth out there live their life anyhow, enjoy the moment, enjoy their youth and have fun, forgetting about the purpose that they need to fulfill in this world. They, after having all that, spending all the time that they want, then they think like, now I want to settle down and have kids because I'm growing. Do you think that is the reason why God brought you to this world? That you have to settle down and have kids? No. The gift that God has given to you, what is it? What is your passion? What do you love to do? What do you have that no one taught you? That is a divine gift that you have. Some people are hairdressers, which they didn't learn from anyone, but it's an inborn talent. Why do I have to say that hairdressing is also a gift? Someone might not really have confidence in him or herself because of the hair. Some people's hair texture is very rough. But that hairdresser, God has given him or her that gift to reform you and bring out the confidence in you. And when you have that confidence, after leaving the salon, you see that, wow, I look beautiful. So that you go and carry on to fulfill the purpose that God has for you. If you lack that confidence, how can you go out there, heads up, and live your life to fulfill your purpose? Some people are always demoralized and feeling down. You can have a friend who has that gift in counseling. They can easily give out free counseling that by the time that he or she has ended speaking to you, your heart is at rest. That is the God-given talent for that person. If God gave you that and you don't use it well, that is where you're going to be judged for it. So many times we enter into marriage just because we are down, just because we want to be happy. Are you waiting for a man or a woman to make you happy before you can be happy in this world? You are mistaken. If you're not happy with yourself, if you cannot make yourself happy, no one can. Not even your spouse, not even your boyfriend. So that boyfriend of yours that you have planned to live your life with for the rest of your life, if he or she cannot bring out the best in you, cannot support you to get what you have to fulfill in this life, then you make the wrong choice. That is the mistake that we make. Because after you have gotten married, if you don't find out what the person wants to achieve in life, or if you don't tell the person what achievement that you want in life, you get married and there will be like misunderstanding amongst you. The moment children start setting in or children start coming in the family, the husband can easily tell you that, your husband will easily tell you that, stay at home and take care of the children. If you had already told him that in the next 5 years, I want to become a chief executive officer of a company, or a chief executive officer of a beauty salon, why should he in the next 5 or 10 years tell you to come and stay and take care of the children? You knew what I wanted to become before we got married, so you can't change my path. But because we think that we just want to settle down and have kids, we are in a hurry, we can't even sit down and decide or plan or come into a compromise as to what we want to do in life. You enter into marriage thinking that is where you're going to get your happiness from, but it's not going to be the end of it. That is not where you get your happiness from. You need to sit down with your partner to be to discuss about what both of you, because you can't just marry anybody. You need someone who has a vision, who wants to reach the top. But someone who is comfortable and is not ready to work, is not ready to grow, that person has nothing good to offer you. Because the moment you wish to grow, he will pull you down. Some people will also want to grow and see their spouses at the bottom. If they're not ready to support you in life, then you are making the wrong choice. Sit down with him or her, talk about your future, plan about your life together before you enter into that very lifelong commitment. On your journey in marriage, you tend to have hitches. The road becomes rough. Life is not how we see it. So most of the times, what you planned that will happen in your life will not. So because you already decided as to what to become in future, you can adjust easily. Okay, so then why don't we do it this way? Because when we change the route to this side, we can come back and come to the same route and continue our life. But if it's just about procreation and settling down, you will settle, but you'll still not be happy. It's very painful when a woman who is very industrious is being told to take care of the children and not to work. You are going to die out of depression at home. Because the fact that you just wake up in the morning and go out there to work eases some of the burden off your head. Why do I have to just sit down and not grow? That is not my purpose in life. The purpose that God has for me, I have not yet fulfilled it. It is not marriage that is going to destroy my purpose. If you're married to someone who is not allowing you to fulfill your purpose in life, then that is where your judgment will begin. Because God gave you wisdom and understanding as to how to live your life. We put all our eggs in one basket. So when the time comes that we need to make a decision, then it becomes very tough. When you don't decide or discuss with your spouse to be as to what you want to become in life, or you want as to what you want your life to become when you get married or after marriage, you have a whole lot to be blamed for. Marriage is not having good intention for someone. The fact that he has proposed to you that he wants to marry doesn't mean that he has good intentions for you. Sometimes they are even envious of you. And marriage, he can or she can control you. And they can decide what they want you to become. But if you discuss with them, plan as to what you want your life to become in future, they can never dictate for you. They can never change the story. The fact that he has told you that he wants to marry you doesn't mean that he has good intentions for you. We make that mistake that so far as he says that he wants to marry me, because so many guys came my way and they never had that intention of settling down with me. So this guy is good. He says he wants to marry me. We have kids. So no. Because he can even be your worst enemy. He can become a thorn in your flesh. A man that marries a woman and tries to bring out the best in the woman is the best man that we can all get married to. So before you say I do to the person that you love, it is not about love alone. It is not about the feelings. It's not about the emotions. It's not about the butterflies in your stomach the moment you set your eyes on him. It's about the future of the two of you together. If the future is not bright between the two of you, then it's going to be a rough road for you. If the future is just about the two of you having children and your children growing up to also getting married and settling down without you fulfilling your purpose in life, then at home watching. Some people have the gift of giving. Giving is a divine gift. It's not everyone that has that passion to give. Some people do it for so many reasons, just to get the praises. But some people have that empathy to help. How would you feel when you see yourself working good, having the money and giving it out to those who are in need? You're fulfilling your God-given talent. You are building your treasure up there. So when you get married and they tell you that stop, the money needs to be put into this, or I need the money to do my business, you are just throwing it away. It's like they are deciding on what you want. But that is not what you want. You want to be doing good. To be doing good for those who are in need. That is your passion. That is what you get, the joy that you get when you give. Marriage is a long journey. It is how you and your partner will live your life and fulfill the purpose that God has for both of you. So you become a helper to your partner, and your partner also brings out the best in you. If he doesn't bring out the best in you, how can you support him? So many men want to be manipulative. They prefer telling you what they want you to do. But they have forgotten that you are there as a helper. If you don't help me grow, If you don't help me fulfill my purpose, how can I use that to help you? So, why do you want to get married? Get married for reasons of fulfilling God's purpose in your life, but not for procreation. If you are with someone right now, planning to get married or planning to settle down, this is where your meeting will begin. Ask the person, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years or 10 years? Ask the person, what do you want to become in future, or what is your plan in life? If someone says that in the next 5 years I want to see myself rich, rich is not just the end. How do you intend to achieve that? To get it through dubious means? No. Nobody wants to live with someone who can get riches out of dubious means. Cheating on people, lying to people, or stealing just because you want to be rich. You need to find out more about the person's life, what he wants to achieve in life. Because anything that grows fast withers fast. So if you want to run, get there. I don't want that. So if that is what you want to live your life when we get married, then I'm not going to enter into it with you. Let's plan so that both of you would agree what you want your life to become before you say I do, so that you don't regret it in future. I believe this little message has given you something that you can open your eyes wide before you make that choice. God bless you. May God give you wisdom to make the right decision. Thank you. Until I come your way, it's bye-bye.